Okay, so in this video, I want to go over some top projects on Solana to cover, different niches and narratives within the crypto space. If you're looking to kind of just put together a Solana dedicated portfolio to set yourself up for success this bull market, where I'd be allocating as far as a portfolio would go to give you some good exposure to, again, different narratives on Solana. Now, this portfolio is going to be more of a riskier portfolio if you're not dealing with a whole lot of capital, or if you want to focus on some of these individual projects for certain narratives. You can always use this video as kind of a quick referral or just give you ideas of projects to look into. So if you guys are a fan of videos like this and crypto tips and gaming that we bring to your attention, consider subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. Your support means everything. So if we look here at Solana, now one reason I am very bullish on Solana, well, one, it's an alternative blockchain to Ethereum, so I think really chains alternative to Ethereum are going to do very well long term. And if we look at Solana, it has been on a tear. Over the 1 year, it's been up over. It's not even showing the lows here. It's already been that long ago, but I mean, this thing was low at like $13, even under $10. So I mean, it's up over 10x, and for something as far as this high in market cap to do a 10x, really not even in this year, in 2023, is insane, and it works. I mean, people say Solana, yeah, sure, everyone has their own stance on Solana, but I mean, Solana is definitely the most pleasant blockchain to use in my experience. It's instant transactions. The fees are pretty much nothing. Their native wallets like Phantom and Soulflare are very easy to use. So I like Solana, and I think institutions will kind of flow into Solana, and I think it's going to have an insane run. So having said that, if we look at projects going underneath Solana, we're going to be covering, again, different narratives in this video, about 4 of them, 3 major ones and one kind of subcategory. So the first one being gaming. Now, again, all these projects are a little bit on the riskier side. I think the highest market cap we'll be covering today is about 150 million, around there. So please keep that for what it is. Again, just giving you some of my favorite lower cap projects on Solana to cover different narratives. Let me know in the comments below what other projects you'd alternate or swap out for these projects that you really like, or ones that I haven't talked about. Let me know and I'll research them, probably make a video on them. I really appreciate the feedback. So if we're looking at gaming, I'd be looking at OTK. OTK is without a doubt one of my favorite projects on the Solana blockchain. If we're looking here, it focuses on the mobile gaming side of things within crypto gaming, and I think that mobile gaming is going to do very, very well this bull run, because mobile gaming is just where the player base is at. Over PC consoles, everyone has a phone. Everyone, you can go to the airport and have a layover, play on your phone. So easy. That's where the barrier to entry is really minimum. They have a double reward system. All these projects we've talked about really in their own individual videos, so please refer to them on my channel if you're interested. But OTK, again, it's a mobile gaming aggregator on Solana, so they have a double reward system where you can, rank up and actually use skill on their platform. You can download it, Octo Gaming, on your phone. I have it on my phone. You can play it right now, so they have a working product. Or you can win the Golds token, which you can exchange for actual physical items, in real life. So how to play it? Again, you just get the app, you play on the game. It will set you up against 1v1 against different people. Here are the different games. Now, I understand that some of these games are not the most high quality, but all these games are really of, similar or copies of games that have worked in the past, like Flappy Bird, Pac-Man, Space Jump, or whatever that one was, Sheep Jump or something, Octo Soccer, Fruit Ninja. So, I mean, these games work, people play them, and it's the point of having so many games on the platform, which I think is really the key indicator. And they have a lot of downloads on the different platforms, on the Apple Store and Google Play Store. I mean, they have over 25,000 daily users, a lot of registered users, a lot of matches played. A lot of monthly users. So, I mean, it is there, good reviews here, good partners and backers. So, obviously, there's a couple of reasons why I'm bullish on OTK, especially when we look at their market cap. I mean, they're only sitting at about a $20 million market cap right now at the time of recording this video. I mean, they're up over 10% over the 1 month chart. They ran hard at the end of 2023, so just be aware of that. But it's one that I'm looking at for sure. So OTK would be my pick, my number one pick for this portfolio in this video as far as low cap gaming projects on Solana. Number 2 would be Mixmob. So Mixmob is a trading card racing game built on Solana. They recently just launched earlier this year at the end of February. So, we've seen them kind of go up, then go down. Most new token launches go. They were hovering around a $5 or an $8 million market cap for a while. I actually put a buy alert in my Patreon that, at that $8 million market cap. And then they shot up to about a $16 million market cap, so a clean 2x there. So if you guys are interested on some of those calls, again, Patreon, first link in the description below. If you're interested, again, nothing's financial advice, just letting you guys know what I'm doing in these markets. So Mixmob, very bullish there as well. Illumia Crowns, Legends of Illumia. Again, if you're looking for almost like a big time ISK of on Solana, I think Legends of Illumia has got you covered for sure. Obviously, we rode this one up at the end of 2023 when it was getting some pretty good attention, and it came back down a little bit, consolidated. So I think Legends of Illumia is going to prove itself to have a good run this bull market, because again, we see games like Play Big Time do very well with their player base and that open world kind of style like RPG game. So I think Legends of Illumia is essentially that project, except building on Solana, and the game looks good. The game's still, in production right now. It's not fully out. They're making good partnerships. I think they partnered with the Lazy Peon, so a pretty big, game streamer on YouTube, or big YouTuber in the space. So pretty big there. So again, Legends of Illumia is what I'd be looking at. They do have another token, their Shards token, but I'd be looking at the ELUG, the main governance token within their ecosystem. So that's some overall gaming projects that I'd be looking at on Solana at this time. There's so many other projects. I can't cover them all in one video, but if you guys watch some of my videos on this channel, you know that I talk about a lot of gaming projects on Solana. So please let me know in the comments below if I missed one. I'm sure I did, and I will read your comments and I'll respond to them, because I do appreciate them. So if we're looking underneath gaming, again, where I said in the beginning of the video, we're going to be looking at one kind of subcategory. I'd be looking at maybe, that Metaverse kind of play as well, because we haven't really seen Metaverse projects really take off. So I'd be looking at, and I know it's not a full dedicated Metaverse, but it's a really open world game. I'm looking at Decimated. I think will fall a little bit more underneath that Metaverse play on Solana. Decimated's quality. The interesting thing about Decimated that nobody talks about is that they've been around since 2019, which I always find interesting. We look at the last bull market. I mean, they're almost around all-time highs from the last bull market. So as far as market cap goes, they've already broken that. So, Decimated is a quality project. It's one that I'm definitely looking at for this bull market, especially if Metaverse and kind of open world style games like that kind of take off. I think Decimated, building on Solana, is one that you just have to have your eyes on. Again, the game looks quality. It's built in Unreal Engine. It's an open world style game. It looks good. I shan't not lie. The game looks phenomenal. So definitely check out Decimated as well. Again, at a $20 million market cap, a quality project building on Solana, one that you can't overlook. And looking for a degenerate Metaverse play on Solana, I'd be looking at Yaku. Again, we made a video on them recently as well. So Yaku at a sub $3 million market cap. Again, for that Metaverse kind of, when that narrative really picks up, if you're looking for a low cap Metaverse play on Solana, I'm looking at Yaku as an honorable mention. Now, we get into GambleFi. Now, I personally would place Crown by Third Time Entertainment in the GambleFi gambling narrative more than I would gaming. For these horse racing games, kind of like, what was that last one? I know there was Pegaxi, D-Race from the last cycle. I always viewed them as more of a gambling more than horse racing. I look at it as a horse gambling or horse racing platform, not so much a game. That's how I kind of view them. But Third Time Entertainment is very interesting. I think they have the horse racing done the best we've ever seen in crypto. So I think they're going to do very well. And they have an insane backing. They're the official sponsored game of the Kentucky Derby, which I know is huge in the U.S. I don't know if it's a worldwide kind of watched thing. I'm sure it is, but I know the U.S. it's huge. I think it's actually coming up here soon, so I think it's going to be a pretty big catalyst for that as well for Photo Finish Live. But yeah, they're the official game of the Kentucky Derby. They have their crown token, obviously a fully doxed team. I mean, this thing gets talked about on live TV with the horse racing, Kentucky Derby, the Derby events. People actually talk about it. They're gonna be watching this game. Millions of people are gonna be aware of this game, and this is what it looks like. I mean, they have, again, you can get in here, get a horse, run a stable, you can breed them. Again, they have it done so perfectly well. And I mean, their token reflects that. I mean, the token's been ripping over the last month. I mean, up over 150, around 150%. I think Crown, if you're looking for a kind of a crossing two hot niches, gambling and gaming, so GambleFi and gaming, I think Crown's got you covered, especially at a $145 million market cap. I see Crown going, honestly, over $1 billion, no problem. That's just my opinion. So I'd be looking at Crown if you're looking to kind of, again, round off your portfolio on Solana with kind of something that crosses gambling and gaming. I'd be looking at Crown for sure. Another honorable mention, as you guys can kind of see for these different narratives, I'm kind of going a little bit more in depth on one project and kind of giving you some alternatives, is Kaneko. So Kaneko is almost like a lower scale, as far as market cap and evaluations go, gambling platform like a Rollbit, or like a blockchain bets, except Kaneko is building their platform on Solana. So if you're looking for a low cap Solana casino or gambling casino token, I'm looking at Kaneko. It's one that I have my eyes on for when the GambleFi narrative picks up again. I'll definitely be looking at Kaneko. So again, they're building on Solana. Very low cap as far as projects go. Now, one that launched recently that I actually had my eyes on before it really took off insanely, and I'm glad I did. Because again, there's not a whole lot of projects in different narratives that are building on Solana, and I always say it, nothing new. I'm very bullish on Solana, so anytime I can find new projects that are building on Solana in a different narrative, I try to capitalize on that. So SolChat is an interesting project. Again, it would be a lower cap AI pick on Solana. SolChat is a communication protocol which allows people to actually call each other and text each other with their Solana wallets, which is pretty insane here. Again, obviously it says SolChat is a communication protocol on the Solana blockchain, offering text, voice, video calls similar to Web 2, but in a Web 3 environment. It utilizes Solana's low gas fees as well, so you can just use it right in your Solana wallets, like I believe like Phantom and stuff like that. I believe the recent price hike or pump is really due to their partnership with the Solana Saga phones. They made that announcement that it was being integrated with the Saga phones, and then it just blew up. I mean, this thing quickly, without hesitation, did over a 30x. So, I mean, I was into this project. If you want to know my entry, I think it was around a $2 to $3 million market cap. Again, I'm huge on low cap Solana projects, and I believe that, and that just goes to show what narratives are going to be hot this cycle. I believe that AI is going to be a hot narrative, so I look at SolChat as, again, a low cap Solana AI project and token. The fact that it is, again, using it's AI driven to use that Solana communication protocol. At least it's the bucket that it falls under is AI. Whether you agree with it or not, it can be AI and socialfi a little bit as well. But it shot up quickly. We saw over the weekend here recently from, again, those lows of about 30 to 40 cents all the way up over $7, I believe, at the very peak, just about shy of $7, which was crazy. Again, it was like a third. Actually, it was a little bit more than that. It was like a 50x or something. This thing got up there quick. I mean, it got up to like a $55 million circulating market cap, I want to say. Let's see if it'll show me here. So definitely one that I took some profits, as you should. Nothing wrong with that. Don't shame me. Don't profit shame me. But I took some profits, as you should. And again, if you're looking for a lower cap project like this, I'd let it play out a little bit. Since, again, it just did have that insane run. Let it consolidate a little bit here. Let the kind of the hype kind of pass. I think it will come down a little bit, as most things with this run this hard do. But again, that's kind of just a broad overall Solana portfolio. Some projects I'm looking at on Solana on that lower cap tier list as far as market caps go that could, again, have high risk, but could potentially run super hard this bull market. So again, if we're looking at gaming, we're looking at OTK as a mobile gaming hub on Solana. Mixmob, kind of like an Axie kind of style gameplay and hype. except building on Solana as like a trading card game, except on the racing style on Solana. Aluminum Crowns, or sorry, Mixed Mob, and then Aluminum Crowns, almost like the MMORPG kind of big time ISK project on Solana. That's still building. Decimated again as far as a quality, visually quality, open world kind of a little bit metaverse style project on Solana at a low cap here. Yaku, again, a degenerate play as far as market caps go for Metaverse. Again, on Solana. Crown by Third Time Games really is just in a league of its own as far as horse racing games or horse racing platforms go, horse betting platforms go, and the fact that they have the Solana narrative behind them. They have people putting it, obviously within gaming and gambling, it's crossing two hot narratives. I think Crown and big influencers are talking about them. I think Crown's going to continue to go on a tear, so I would not fade Crown at all. Kaneko, for when really GambleFi really picks up, I think Kaneko is a very low cap casino play on Solana, so I'm looking at that as well. SolChat as a newer kind of, again, AI SocialFi project on Solana that just had an insane run, so let it play out. Again, I think it can consolidate a little bit more, but it's being integrated is actually a use case here. I think people are actually going to start using it, especially I can see this thing running again when either the more news comes out about the Solana Saga phone, or when the Solana mobile phone 2, I forget what they called that one, but when the next Solana phone comes out, expect this thing to run again. But again, that's a while from now. I still think SolChat is good long term. But either way, guys, those are some Solana, again, lower cap Solana projects I preference there that I'd be looking at. And I'm not saying that these are the highest quality projects in their different narratives on Solana, but as far as a kind of a higher risk, lower cap portfolio on Solana to cover different narratives, stuff that I'd be looking at. I get questions on this kind of stuff all the time, so I want to kind of go over some of my plays and my projects that I'd be looking at on Solana. Again, to kind of help set you guys up for some success if you're looking to have different narratives at different market cap levels and different risk tolerances on Solana. Let me know if you guys like this style of video. If you guys want to see another kind of one of these videos, except maybe for something like Binance, the Binance chain, or Avalanche, or even Ethereum, Phantom, Polygon, let me know, and I'll keep making these kind of videos, and I'll keep them updated as time goes on. Because new projects launch, that can replace other projects, or maybe I just have higher conviction in newer projects when they launch. So let me know if you guys liked it, if you got value out of this video, and I'll use that feedback to make other decisions in the future on other videos. And again, if there's other projects you want me to cover or know about on Solana that I didn't cover in this video or other videos, comment them. Let's all look at them. I'll give you my feedback. I try to answer all you guys' comments. And otherwise, if you guys can like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys.